All right, let's continue on in Revelation 15. For I swear, dear brothers and sisters, that I face death daily. This as I protest by rejoicing, which I have in Christ Jesus, I die daily. That's death to the flesh. If after the manner of man I have fought with beast at Ephesus, what advantageth it me if the dead rise not? Let us eat and drink. Tomorrow we die. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. Awake to righteousness and sin not. For some have not the knowledge of God. I speak this to your shame. Again, we've been discussing how these Corinthians, they weren't all sheep that he's writing to, or any of the letters to communities with all sheep. Probably not. But, sometimes there's wannabe church members, there's pretenders, there's those that just have not been called, all one and the same. Thou fool, which as thou sowest is not quickened, except it die. And that which thou sowest not the body, that shall be, but bear grain. It may chance of wheat or some other grain, but God giveth it body as it hath pleased him. To every seed his own body, all flesh is not the same flesh. But there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another flesh of fish, another of fishes, another of birds. There's also celestial bodies and the bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. There is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars. For one star differ from another star in glory. Interesting. Doesn't it grow into a plant unless it dies first? The seed has to die first. And what you put in the ground is not the plant that will grow, but only a bare seed of wheat or whatever you're planting. Then God gives it a new body he wants it to have. A different plant grows from each kind of seed. Similarly, there are different kinds of flesh, one kind for humans, another for animals, another for birds, another for fish. There are also bodies in heaven and the bodies of the earth, heavenly bodies and so forth. Okay. Let's move to Daniel 12, the final chapter. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, which was never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Talking about the end times, sounds like everyone that shall be found written in the book of life. Many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth, because you're asleep. We went over that yesterday, didn't we? That's good stuff. In the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. The judgment, of course, is everlasting. That's what that verse means. Well, that's what that in blue means. And they that be wise shall shine in the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal up the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, the time of the end knowledge shall be increased. And it speaks of the wise. So the wisdom, the knowledge is the truth in Christ Jesus. Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood other two, The one on the side of the bank of the river, the other on the side of the bank of the river. Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood other two, the one on this side of the bank of the river, and the other on that side of the bank of the river. And the one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, how long shall it be to the end of these wonders? Love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.